on the way. Home cut cause it's getting late. I've been waiting all day for you to swing my way.
Something to buy, da ba da ba, yeah. Da ba da ba 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 da ba ba, yeah. Set the potato da ba da. Boy, yeah. Sunlight that always stays. Dinner by the waterway. It's that sweet life. Raise your cross. Made some dude crack a smile. He asked if I could stay a while. I'm living that high life. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories of my new home. Ventilated echoes playing to and fro, back and forth, yeah. Caught some kids dancing in the alleyway. Crazy how the melodies began to play, yeah. Tell me how you feel it when you hear the lyric, yeah. My heart's in Stockholm. Now I never wanna go home. I left my heart in Stockholm. Now I never wanna go home. Shopping the girl, I brought a girl on my Vespa. She said I already told ya, yeah. I never dated a black guy. I said you're brown yourself. Let me offer help. Come on inside. Where everybody knows your name. Everybody knows your name. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories of my new home. Ventilated echoes playing to and fro, back and forth.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shanice.alisha and welcome to a Resets with me. It is officially a brand new month, so happy February to everyone out there watching and happy Black History Month. I hope that you guys are all safe and well. New opportunities and blessings are on the way. Don't let anyone tell you it's too late. You can restart, refresh, and rebrand as many times as you need to. So today's reset is going to be pretty light. I feel like January was an extension of December. Let's start there. And secondly, we didn't have a lot going on in here. So the house, once we did our New Year refresh, has really just been that chill, not a lot of traffic, not too much going on. So I am going to take you guys through majority of the basics that we typically do in every reset. We are going to kind of touch up a few areas in terms of organization, and then we are going to hit the stores, because when I say the fridge been bare, baby, it's an understatement. It has been bare. Now, really quick, I want to out myself, because you guys know I typically start resets off with a cute little B-roll montage footage of me just getting up, making up the bed, and doing a little self-care, skincare before I hop on camera and we get into things. Babe, I done deboned our room. I mean, took everything completely off the bone, out the frame, you name it, it's gone. We're starting over from scratch, so that's why you guys aren't going to see much up there. I am going to clean the bathroom, of course, but we're gonna move right on past Shanice having a quarter plus some life crisis right now. I don't know what's going on. I'll probably talk about this more in the Springer Home series, which is coming back this year as well. But yeah, the glam that I had in there, that aesthetic just doesn't fit me, especially in this stage that I am in now. The rest of my house is very neutral. I don't even want to say organic, but it gives like modern, contemporary, whatever the case may be. That glam, silver, blue, glitter, acrylic, girl, what were we doing? Where were we going? I wanted to dare to be different, but yeah, put me back into a space where I operate in habit because, ma'am, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have just not been able to wrap my mind around doing that type of decor, and it's just not for me. And I'm okay with admitting that. And in this season of my life, once again, we are committing to what it is that we want, and I don't want that. I don't see it for me. So without further ado, I'm not gonna ramble and drag this intro out any longer than what it has to be. I just wanted to get some things out there in the air because yeah, we gotta be real. If we're gonna do anything else, we're gonna be so for real on my channel. Let's go ahead and hop into things though. Baby, 16 items and my membership, but still, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Have a good one. Your girl has completely derobed. I took some time to just decompress and everything is laid out. So we're about to go through a quick haul. However, brief intermission. Here I am, the most unserious adult walking the face of earth, because when I say I be unbothered about the things that are going on around me, we are anticipating a big storm this weekend. But your girl going into Costco just wanted to film her reset, not even thinking about how chaotic things might be with people preparing, and it was a complete and utter shit show in there. When I say the aisles were flooded, people were just kind of in a frenzy. I'm not going to say a lot of panic was going on before a Wednesday, up in the day, midday at that. For real, it was too much. Now, God forbid things really turn up and get crazy this weekend. I'm praying that we are all prepared, safe, and well. But sometimes I just be wondering, it gets to a point, seriously. So with that being said, Sim and I typically don't get our produce and meat from Costco or Sam's Club. It really just depends on what numbers are talking about, because sometimes it feels a little wasteful to get things like that in bulk, especially being that it's just the two of us here. Most times we will go to the farmer's market, Aldi, or Lidl, now Trader Joe's, but that's something that we're going to sit down and strategize for going into the weekend, and we'll see if it's going to make more sense to just do it next week, or if we should grab bits and pieces here and there to maybe meal prep and have it in the fridge. But if the power goes out, we're going to risk having to throw things out anyway, so I might just keep it to the non-perishable goods and worry about that at another time. Yeah, that's over. Back into our haul. So from left to right, starting off strong, we read up on some seasonings. I had to grab some onion and garlic powder, and then this cowboy butter seasoning by Kinder's had me intrigued. They have really good seasonings overall, but I've been seeing a lot of people make cowboy butter and use it on their steaks and vegetables. So yeah, I want to tap into that because Sim has been making like garlic and herb butter, and I feel like that would be a nice little twist. So I'll give you guys a review a little bit later. Also grab some of our cooking oils and sprays. We've been using the Graza brand as well as the Chosen avocado spray. I did notice that they went from having the really big Graza bottle to doing a 2-pack, and that price is going up. Okay. I'm on to you, on your ass. Moving next door to that, grab some sticks of butter, and then I also picked up some tuna. I added that to my Walmart pickup order because I just like that specific brand. Costco did have some, and I thought about switching because you get a larger quantity, of course, and that's something that we just have here in the pantry to eat from when we need to, add it into a meal, whatever the case may be. Just didn't feel like going there. Also picked up these egg whites. So I've been obsessed with them since we tried them back in October or maybe November. It's a great way to meet those protein goals for breakfast without having all of the cholesterol issues that you'll get from the yolk. I know that's such a grown thing to say, but you gotta be mindful these days. And yeah, your girl has been watching her intake on things. Speaking of, we did pick up this protein pancake powder, which I've been loving. We do swap between that and going back to our regular Smegula Hungry Jack, but I feel like that's another great way to be mindful of protein intake for breakfast, all while enjoying a complete breakfast, and it's not all bad. It's not like a wasteful meal with a whole bunch of calories and they're not doing anything for you. Follow me. Follow me. Also grab some random yellow dragon fruit, which I'm probably going to bust down here once I get off camera. And speaking of all of the produce and things, I had to pick up a new blender for us because we have not been able to make our smoothies or protein shakes. I couldn't tell you what happened to the last one that we had. I think the motor just went out, and it was probably because of all that frozen fruit we were putting to the bottom and not doing the liquid first. Who knows, but I felt like this was a really good replacement. It has 1500 watt power as well as a mini cup, nice and compact, and it's going to do for us exactly what we need it to. We don't make soups and seasonings and all the things with our blender anyway. It looks as though if we needed to, we could, but the one that we got from our wedding registry was really a great investment because it has so many just functions and capabilities. Maybe we'll go back in the future and invest in another good one like that. But for now, this gonna do what we needed to do. Moving on, had to pick up some chicken stock, vegetable broth, was gonna grab some beef broth, but we'll be good with this for right now. These are the two that we typically grab from. My friend Ryan was on Instagram talking about this chicken in the I Can't Cook section. So you get 2 pounds for $11.99, and she said it tastes just like Chipotle's chicken. She does not intend to be back because why go there when you can make your own bowl at home? I will be giving you guys a full review about that because it looks so good, nice and seasoned. I need to look at the instructions to see how we're supposed to prepare it because to me it looks pre-cooked. All you have to do is reheat, probably throw it in a skillet, add a little drizzle of water, and go on about your day. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Had to re-up on some ketchup. Now moving into the toiletries, cleaning supplies, and just all the household items that we needed. I grabbed some more body wash. Y'all know Dove antibacterial. Me and my girl been locked in. Grabbed some of the pink stuff because I love to use that for scrubbing down the sink, as well as the stove top and oven. Sometimes we use it in the bathroom. It's just a multi-purpose cleaner that gets the job done in every single area. All you need is a scrub daddy along with it. Really not though. You could probably use anything. But anywho, got some antibacterial hand refill solution for all of the pumps around our house. We ran out, and typically I get my refills from Bath and Body Works, but it's just good to have this to pull from whenever we're low or we're running out. Also grabbed some Lysol sprays. I've been obsessed with this brand new day line. This one is the coconut and sea minerals scent. It smells super good, and it just gives you a variety and just something to switch up from your traditional cleaners that you'll use here on your kitchen countertops or anywhere throughout the house without it being so chemically induced and having you coughing and about to pass out. Did a Kitchen Pro cleaning solution, the grease and grime one. That's an all-purpose cleaner, 3-in-1 for the countertop, stovetop, and just anywhere here in the kitchen. Typically I do 409, but I've been, pulling from Lysol more frequently here. Grab some Mr. Clean because we can never have too much of that, especially when it comes down to what we're putting in our mop water or just using to freshen up the drains. Grab some flushable wipes. I needed some dental floss. I was gonna pick up some toothbrushes too because every time we have guests, somebody always forget their toothbrush. But since we're not gonna have any for a while, that just wasn't the top priority. But y'all need to be flossing your teeth. This is your reminder. Go grab you some, not the little pigs. You need to wrap that floss around and do a C around every tooth. Get that chicken that's been sitting in there since Thanksgiving out. Thank you. Got some laundry detergent and fabric softener, as well as the OxiClean. For the detergent and OxiClean, I've been going with the Kirkland's brand. It works just as good for a little $1 or $2 cheaper. They don't have the fabric softener that I like in Costco or Sam's, so I always get this one from Walmart. I love this fragrance. I've switched over from the blue solution to the white solution because I felt like it was dyeing my clothes. I don't know if my washer is just releasing it at the wrong time and whoever's in the crossfire gets a good stain, but I was tired of seeing things just be completely ruined with stains. Don't know if it's from that, but ever since I switched over, I ain't seen no stains. I ain't had no problems. Also had to pick up some AA batteries during Vlogmas or just the Christmas season overall. We had Mecca here. We bought her a few gifts and everything needed a battery and we ran out. Deuces nail clipper, the little drill, it requires the batteries, our remotes, and just all the things. We ain't had none. We was swapping batteries out from the remotes and let Mecca play with her toy, and when she left, we looking for batteries. We just had to get our lives together. Plus we can use those in our flashlights for this weekend. I think it's AA, right? I don't know, I need to look into that. Then of course, you can't run out of just bath tissue or just paper towels. Both of them got to be gone at the same time. And Costco, Sam's Club, everybody's getting expensive with this, but I prefer to get things like that in bulk because we don't have to think about it for at least 2.5 to 3 months at a time. The only time that we really start running through stuff is of course when we're hosting and we have company over. So we just have to be more mindful, but I like to keep this on back pile, back stock, so that we can just grab and go from our piles. But that is pretty much it for everything that I picked up. Like I said, I'm gonna put the refrigerated stuff up now, cut into one of them dragon fruits and sit my tail down. You guys will see me unload everything in the morning, and then we're really gonna get into our cleaning because I did need some of this stuff to even jumpstart what it is that we're gonna be doing around the house, especially the sprays and the pink stuff. We do have some Mr. Clean left over. And I need to do a video reorganizing my under sink area as well as the pantry because things have just been all out of whack.
Every time my homeboys come over, without a doubt, they always say, ain't no way you like to be organized like this. And it's almost like a comical tragedy because, why, yes, actually, I do. And I've always been this way. Even before I could afford fancy bins, jars, labels, I would organize and categorize everything from my kitchen cabinets to all of my closets. Everything has a place. And if a family member or friend ever had to come over and find anything while I'm not home, I literally can tell them exactly where it is, or where it should be, rather. I don't know. I just love having a little piece of structure in my life, some order, if you will. And keeping a clean, organized home works wonders for my mental and nervous system, especially because my house doubles as a workspace 24/7, and because I have a husband. No further explanations needed on that key point. And other also, growing up millennial with a parent who repurposed everything instead of throwing out or donating stuff. Yeah, the clutter. I'm having flashbacks. Trauma, please let it go. But for real, if things are chaotic, I cannot operate at my full capacity. That is it. That is all. I just can't explain it. Like, knowing that my kitchen or maybe even the living room is dirty will legit distract me from a productive work day. Not kidding, because we are 100% tidying up before I sit down to crack any laptop open. I don't know. This is an open case study at this point, and is anyone else like me? Is this making sense, or I'm in this alone? Just let me know. Just let me know. But of course, on occasions, things do get out of whack. It's inevitable, especially with home projects and when we're hosting. Baby, listen to me. It's a wonder that we're able to put things right back together after every occasion. And I also have a really bad habit of creating junk piles, junk drawers, junk bins, a junk room if need be, because I will wreck the entire closet, bathroom area when I'm getting ready for something. And then I know, girl, you got to come back home and clean this up. So why not put it up as you're going? But I'm always somewhere rushing and just, girl, last minute. But back on track. That's why I feel like good resets are warranted week to week, or realistically month to month. It just depends. And that goes for deep cleaning and dusting as well.
Thoughts are wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate. No fear, I test my fate. No. Thoughts are wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. No fear, I test my fate. Innocence and honesty keep signaling my brilliance. Living in this harmony, it's hard to see the change. Ignorance and poverty, we're sinking in resilience. Adrenaline, my arteries are masking all the pain. I symbolize the vigilance, we need to rise above it. It makes it hard to breathe when we're living in the flames. So make rhythms and we influence the youngers. It's like we plant the seed and watch them grow into the names.
Lately I've been studying Ibrahim Traore. What it takes to make change, blood and tears, that they assure me. Stripes and gun range, bodyguards at every doorway. Civil rights to sustain this peace over Wahala. If we had to fight, we have to die. That's why we ain't seen another Thomas Sankara. Who are you when you can change all the fortunes of your people? I'm tired too, I used to blame Western forces of evil. I'm tired too, I'm choosing pain and let my hatred try to greet you. I'm asking, can I really flex? Forget the poverty we've been through. Puppets in our section, check the strings above, you know it's lethal. And am I still collecting? I'll try to protect my own peace and breeze through.
Thoughts are wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate. No fear, I test my fate. No.
I was numbing, stressing that I'm still the same as these youths. Cause I want the Benz, the bands, and all the in-between too. iPhone in my hands, I guess I bit the apple clean through. Please don't get it twisted, never been the cleanest hearted. You're asking me, storm the shores, still a British bastard. You're asking me, born to war, I wanna see my targets torn to pieces, torn to core, forces in the darkest. I'm past the peace, I draw the sword, it's slaughter in these markets. Can't believe the Tory talk from all the Kia Starmers. Can't believe they told the talk, all we hear was barking. Asking me, they fought the cause, trying to keep it where your calm is. And part of me sees that.
Lately, I've been wanting to gut out this laundry room. Well, let me not say gut out, more of a remodel, makeover type vibe. I want to remove this wire shelving and then add in some cabinets, maybe do an accent wall or some type of wallpaper on the background side of it, and then add like a short shelf where I can put the laundry necessities from the detergent to the fabric softener, laundry pods if we ever get them and need them, scent boosters, OxyClean, so on and so forth. Oh, I forgot about bleach. And then do some shelves off to the side, maybe right next door to the washing machine or in the corner of this room, because I just feel like it's not being used to its full capacity, and sometimes I don't want everything exposed. You know what I'm saying? A cabinet to close and just kind of keep the room looking a lot cleaner than what it does would be more favorable, in my opinion. If I have the funds to do so, I'm about to hit Jamila up and tell her, girl, I have a few projects in mind for you to come by the house, and yeah, let's have a consultation and get some things rolling for 2026 and 2027. But while we're here, I did want to de-influence you guys on the overconsumption that we have made so popular within the past few years. I want to say stemming from pandemic time on into now, a lot of content creators and other influencers have just gone into this frenzy of buying 10 to 15 of everything. And when I say that is such a waste, leave some things on the shelves for other people to enjoy and indulge in. Our society nowadays has just gone into this thing where if it goes super viral on TikTok, everybody has to have it. I need to have 5, 10, 15 pairs or just bottles, boxes of it, because if I run out, God forbid, I'm going to lose it. It's getting kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? This giving zombie apocalypse is on the way, and we just have, stuff piled up, back stocks everywhere, and enough is enough. It's okay to leave some stuff in the stores. I think I really saw that when we were supposed to have this storm, which, mind you, did not happen, but that's another conversation for another day. People just overbuying toilet tissue, paper towel, eggs, milk. What do we... I'm just getting confused. And I say this, and I know it's contradicting, being that I have all 15 bottles of this detergent up here, but let me explain really quick. So my grandma is in some type of program. Don't get me to lying. I probably shouldn't be telling her business, but she has to spend like a certain amount per month on household items and toiletries. So I am on the receiving end of that. Lots of times my mom takes the lead and she just divvies everything out amongst the family. And being that it was the top of the year, she went ahead and got me some of the essentials, but I really don't pull for them unless it's one of those weeks where we don't have enough detergent to stretch, and I'll use the little bottle because they go quick and we do a lot of laundry in here. I don't really know about these Febreze bottles. I haven't used Febreze in such a long time. I think like maybe freshman year in college, if at all anything, senior year of high school, but I may start spraying down the upholstery around here, maybe a jacket or a jean in the meantime, in between time, just to knock it out. Or once I start making giveaway boxes or just doing care packages for my friends, yeah, I'm going to find a place for them to be, because I don't like to be wasteful. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to give that brief little nugget and let you guys know before y'all got to judging me going out here buying things that I did not need.
Got a man who holds me down.
for keeps. You bought the ring, so tell me, Papa, what do you need?
All right, you guys, about to go through a quick little haul. Made my way to Aldi this morning. The primary purpose was to do some food. Swear. Somehow or the other, I ended up going through the aisles just picking up little things here and there. So I'm going to make this quick. I got me a few snacks, you know, healthy options that I can pick from throughout the weeks, especially being that we are strict on meal prep, but we need a little flexibility in other areas because your girl be wanting to chew up on something, especially while I'm editing. So I did this pack of on-the-go sweet nut packs. So it has some milk chocolate cashews, honey roasted peanuts, and Himalayan salt dark chocolate almonds. All right. Also grabbed some pretzel slims. If you know, you know, these are really good. They usually have different little flavors and whatnot in the brand, but y'all know this Aldi brand. So we're gonna do what we need to do with these. And I remembered asking you guys about the little popcorners inside of Costco. So I decided to go with these. They're white cheddar and never fried. You know what I'm saying? Calories look pretty good. Gluten free. So we're going to run with these. I think it's like 23 chips. No, I'm lying. 16 chips for 130 calories. So I felt like this was a pretty healthy, good little snack, if you will. All right, now moving on to the adult things and necessities that we actually needed. Grabbed us 2 cartons of almond milk. Picked up all of the frozen fruit that we like for our smoothies, along with some spinach. I'm so thirsty to use my blender, if you guys were wondering. It's been so long. So we did mango and pineapple chunks. Did 2 of the pineapples, and then I did some blueberries because 1 cup of these a day keeps the doctor away. Very good, very good. Also picked up some grapefruit because I surprisingly am in love with grapefruit nowadays. I hated them at the top of last year and now they're my faves. Okay, this is like the bag that's never ending. Grabbed us some cheese because we needed some more Kobe Jack, and then I got some mild cheddar as well. Oh, what else is in here, baby? It's like a clown car. I keep just pulling things out. Got some steelhead trout, 1 little slab of this. Sometimes you just need a little piece of steelhead trout. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. They don't sell this as like the whole fish fillet, so I don't know where I could get it, but yeah, pick 1 of these up. Oh, I can get it from Sam's? I looked at Costco the other day.
What's it called? Business center.
Oh, okay. So we got to go to the business center for that. All right. Grab some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Just a little 1-2, something quick. You know what I'm saying? If you want to cook on a weeknight. And last but certainly not least, got a little pack of fresh ground turkey. And that wraps it up for our Aldi run. Don't mind Deuce eating in the background, but I forgot to show you guys Little Miss Big Bag. Had to run these back, but I did dark chocolate for the sake of it being a little bit healthier. But Miss Ma'am, we're still sitting at 100 calories for 2 pieces. Why? And they're so good. I can eat a handful of these at a time. Bite size, deliciousness. So yeah, I'm about to put these in the pantry before I get myself into any more trouble because I'm already doing the most by buying them.
Oh, and I forgot, a few items from my Walmart pickup order were not available in store, so I ended up having to get them shipped to the house. And if you're familiar with Walmart ordering or pickups, that came at no additional fee or cost. So I was able to get this larger pack of the Airwick plug-in refills, which I feel like I'm getting a better value for my buck, because inside of the store you're only getting at max, I believe, 4 to 6, and yeah, I don't really too much like that. So a win is a win. It's just something that I need to keep in mind as we're running low or we're running out of them, to go ahead and get that ordered in. Now back to this bathroom. Everything I said earlier is so valid, because this is a prime example of me preparing for the day or getting ready for bed, and how I would just have this countertop so cluttered and junky. Like, I need to study the science as to why I just don't put back as I'm going through. It's kind of insane, but I also feel like I purposely left half of this stuff out because I knew I wanted to film an actual like declutter. So there's that. I'm gonna blame it on the video purposes. But y'all know I have jokingly mentioned before in the past that we need to add a cleaning service onto the budget. Hear me? It is definitely number one on the added luxuries in my future. And yeah, those sentiments still stand, at least for monthly maintenance and deep cleans, because phew, it be a lot, girl. Like, this house upstairs, downstairs, one day, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a cleaning company that works for us just yet. But when I do, be prepared to be my cleaner this, my cleaner that, to death from me. Because yeah, this is a pay for the convenience stand account. It's definitely worth adding into the budget in my opinion. And I'm just nudging you, girl, because right now I'm trying to convince Sim of the same thing too. But seriously, the recommendations that we've had are either companies that don't service our area, or they're taxing for the size of our home. I know some cleaners do come over to assess your space and kind of what you want from them on a bi-weekly or monthly basis, and I would absolutely love that. So I don't necessarily know that I want to take recommendations from anybody on the internet, but that is still high on my search list. But I'll keep you guys posted. What I do know is I have invested in little gadgets here and there that have made this process of deep cleaning our home a lot easier on us physically and time management wise, because y'all know a good reset for me will run from Thursday into Sunday, and I'm not ashamed of it. I be having to split the floors up, and then laundry itself, girl, extreme sport. And on top of that, just being able to knock out these bathrooms, especially the bathroom that you're not using, because that little hard water ring that shows up at the most inconvenient time in the toilet that you're not flushing often, insane. And then dust accumulating on the wall, a vertical structure. How is that even possible? I need to look that up, because why am I having to dust and wash down these walls? In the corners, I get it. Little spider webs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's baby, excessive at this point. I am tired, and these ceilings ain't low. Your girl be having to make an entire project out of it, because we got to get the step stool and extend the duster all the way up there. But yeah, that's the reason that I refuse to pride myself in knocking out a reset in 1 or 2 days, because it definitely takes a toll on me. But girl, look, why, as I'm sitting here editing this video, I decided to ask Threads, because this has been something that's been on my mind lately. I just haven't gotten around to putting it up. Why have architects removed linen closets from primary bedroom bathrooms? And baby, listen to me. That was clearly a college class discussion question, because the comments are flooded. I had no idea we'd be here today, but let's chat about it, because this, like I said, is something that I've been griping about along with my mom over the years. It's crazy to just see how builders, developers, architects, girl, whoever the hell is responsible, because Karen, Bob, and all of them in the comments are correcting me on who to place the blame on. It don't matter. It don't matter. Whoever the hell is responsible, y'all are cutting corners, so many corners nowadays. It is insane, honestly, with these newer built homes. You're paying so much more for less space, less storage, less functionality. And of course, to each their own, because things work for some that don't work for others. It's like a case by case scenario, because there are one or two things that you may have to compromise on when it comes to building or customizing or even just simply buying a home. But these cookie cutter layouts, and heavy on the cookie cutter, baby, just a batch of homes just sitting ready to be took up, and they know there's a need for them. They're just criminal, and we honestly need a class action lawsuit against these builders, developers, and architects. Now, I do understand the technicalities when it comes to, in terms of the linen closet inside of the bathrooms nowadays. Towels and linens just being exposed or stored in spaces where humidity is pretty frequent, but something's got to give, because there's nothing more humbling than the trot you have to take after you done got your tail up in that shower, got fully drenched, and forgot you didn't have a towel and or washcloth. My God, today. That trot be something serious. And if your linen closet is in the hallway when you have company over and nobody heard you screaming, your phone is nowhere to be found, baby, please. I have been there, done that. That's why I can speak towards it, because I mean, in retrospect, in the primary bedrooms, you're putting a closet right off of the bathroom, right along the other side of the wall where the shower or bathtub is, if you want me to be specific. So how does a full closet not have the same outlook as a little linen closet, or maybe some shelves or a cabinet or two extra that sit a little higher where you can put additional towels and washcloths and maybe some toilet tissue? Like how we got to build out all of these toilet overheads and have all of these baskets everywhere and stand up little situations so that we can create functional storage in our homes that we're paying so much for, is quite concerning. It's quite concerning. And I'm not complaining, not on a high horse at all. It's just a random thought that came to mind. And baby, it's been a full class discussion. It's very telling. A lot of people have the same sentiments, and it's just crazy to see like we're all living the same lives right now. A few older Karens, you know what I'm saying? They did say that their homes were built in the 70s and they have the luxury of having a really good layout, and they try to tell their sons and daughters, whomever is in the family purchasing a home next, to try and advocate for that, because it's necessary. Like a linen closet or some type of linen storage in the bathrooms, which I feel like you're changing out the linen frequently anyway. Well, you should be. I'm not telling you store no sheets in your bathroom, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, you got to break it down for folks that lack common sense. I'm just saying it needs to be there in all bathrooms as well as in the hallway. Like these builders are just taking so much convenience and functionality out of the homes. It's wild to me. It's just wild. Like, girl, I'm finna stutter. Moving on though, within that same thread, I then also mentioned preferably having a laundry room on the first floor of our home, the primary level. And the girls are up in a tizzy about it, which in a perfect world, it could be a laundry slash mudroom combo situation with the shelving and counter space and deep sink that you need. You feel what I'm saying? I don't see how that's not functional and you're not getting the most out of your space when it comes to something like that. Now, that's only my opinion, because I do understand when people are purchasing their forever homes, especially when you think about getting older and for people that are not as mobile as others, it is necessary to have things like the laundry room on the primary level right off of the bedroom in some type of capacity so that it's accessible. But I have also realized, and in talking to my parents, that when you are searching for a forever home, a ranch style or one level type of property would be more ideal, or at least having your primary bedroom slash owner suite, whatever you want to call it, on the first floor, along with your kitchen, your living room, formal dining room, and all the things would work better, and maybe your guest rooms being upstairs because you wouldn't necessarily have to access them on a daily or weekly basis. But just a little food for thought. I done opened up the floor to so much conversation this morning, and I would love to hear y'all's viewpoints and perspectives on the entire thing because, like I said, I get it's case by case scenario and functionality for some work different from others. But yeah, I just want to know what you guys think about it.
Said you needed space. Said you needed more time to think. So you went away. But you still would stay in my dreams. Now you're back for more. Why you in my reality? My head closed the door. Even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurts so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, like it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. 50-11 days, 50-11 days, 50-11. I lost count of all of the weeks.
And this concludes today's Resets with me. I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with your girl. I can't wait to chat down below in the comment section. If you did enjoy today's video or videos like this in general, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Spam the comment section down below. Hit that red subscribe button before you head out today. And don't forget to tap the bell so you don't miss notifications every time I upload. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, guys.
Had to block out the memory. Yeah, started from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away.